leads with eXp Realty. So if you're looking at how you can build your production-based business and seeing what eXp might bring to the table for you, or especially if you're already at eXp, you've got to know about the key things eXp brings to the table to help us real estate agents sell more real estate, build our business. And there's 4 things specifically I'm going to tell you to look at and especially tap into if you're at eXp, or if you're not at eXp. This might be a deciding factor in terms of whether or not you decide to bring your real estate business here in the near future. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Tyler Roicki. I help people build income and wealth in real estate, and I run an international real estate team at eXp Realty. If you get any value whatsoever out of this video, all I'd ask is that you hit that subscribe button so that I can continue to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. And with that being said, let's dive into the video. And so the first of the 4 things that you got to know about if you're here running your real estate business at eXp is revenues. So revenues is a whole division of eXp dedicated towards driving more buyer and seller referrals directly to eXp Realty agents. And there's a variety of different departments or divisions, if you will, within the revenues program. For instance, there's eXp relocation, there's REO, there's eXp affinity, there's a few others as well. But between all of these different divisions, there are massive relationships with big employers, banks, institutional investors that are dealing with a lot of different properties, whether it's selling them or purchasing them. So for example, say an employer's signed up with eXp relocation to help them with all their employee relocations. Well, they might relocate a few hundred employees per year depending on the size of the company. Well, if they're signed up with eXp relocation, they're going to send all that business directly to eXp to facilitate all of those client moves, which may entail a sell and a property purchase in a new market. So that's a massive opportunity. It may also entail an institutional investor with one of our other divisions. You know, there might be an institutional investor looking to unload several hundred properties, if not 1,000+ properties, depending on the investor. And if we earn their business through that department, they're going to send all of that for eXp to send to our agents who are involved in these programs. So what you're going to want to do if you're with eXp is you got to get certified in these various programs. So there's ways, and there's actually certification for each and every single one. So it's not just do one certification. No, you got to do all the ones in which you'd want to have an opportunity to earn the business. It's a 12-hour certification process. You'll go through the class and then you'll get signed up and involved with it. And when you're signed up, you're gonna have the opportunity to receive referrals in your market area. And the better you do with the referral opportunity, the more it's going to unlock more opportunity for you in the future. So make sure that you're doing what is expected of you in the program. I mean, go above and beyond, be overly communicative. If you do that, it should lead to you having more opportunities in the future where others might lose it because they weren't as on the ball as you. So make sure you get involved with revenues and get your certifications all done. And the second thing you got to know about how you can get more leads with eXp Realty is by utilizing KV Core. KV Core is such an incredibly powerful platform. This is the tech-based tool, really the top thing we get access to at eXp. There's so much others as well, but this is the one I really would say dive into the most because it's something where if you weren't with eXp, your only option would probably be to go to the open market and purchase it. It's a $1,000 setup fee, $499 a month on the open market. But at eXp, we're very blessed that eXp struck a massive enterprise deal with this company a while back. And as a result, we get this as a part of the value proposition that eXp Realty brings to the table. So you learn how to use it from someone producing at a high level with it. We got agents who are doing countless deals each and every single year in which they generate those deals by using KV Core. So learn from somebody. There's people teaching how to do that for free in eXp World and eXp University. And so learn from someone doing it. There's even people who will set it up for you if you prefer that as well. So there's a variety of different options, but you want to dive into it. It's actually very user-friendly, but the biggest thing is, well, how do you go from just knowing how to use it to generating a bunch of business from it? And that's where someone already doing it at a high level is someone you can learn from to teach you how to do it. So you make sure to use it, plug in, and implement what someone else is doing to generate a massive amount of business with it. And that brings me to the third way to get more leads with eXp Realty. Little known fact, but Workplace by Facebook. This is our internal communication platform. When you connect 90,000 agents together in one place, there's a tendency for a lot of agent-to-agent referral business to get exchanged on a daily basis. So it's countless opportunities each and every single day between the major referral groups. But what that means is there's agents in other market areas that throughout the day, they'll have a client that is moving to a different market and they have the opportunity to make a referral and make a connection to an agent to help them in that market they're going to. So if you're active on Workplace, if you're on the ball, if you're plugged into the referral groups, you can have an opportunity to respond to these posts and make a connection with that referring agent to earn the business. You want to be on the ball though, because the longer it takes for you to see something, the less likely it is that someone else hasn't already responded to it and made a connection with that agent. So you want to be active, you want to be on the ball, and you want to have your Workplace profile set up. Like, have a professional headshot. It's even better too if you have a virtual business card ready to go where you can respond. And I mean, the more you can look the part, the better of an opportunity you'll have, and make friends, make connections on Workplace, because that can go a long way to help you get more of these opportunities. Because if you can help some of your friends when they have an opportunity coming their way, there's a tendency that that could get reciprocated if you're building out your network and really following through and really surrounding yourself with people who are active in the business, on the ball, just like you are. And you've got to be, it's imperative, you've got to be super responsive, super on the ball. If you're someone who doesn't even answer your phone or respond to people in a reasonable amount of time, I don't know how far you're going to go in this business, quite frankly. But if you're active on the ball, you want to surround yourself with other people like that who take their business serious and are ready to seize opportunity in a moment's notice. And if that's you, you're going to have a ton of opportunity by tapping into Workplace. And the fourth thing I'll mention as an opportunity, by no means is unique to eXp, but I think eXp is in a position for someone to have more in the way of opportunity as far as this goes, but it's open houses. So by leveraging other agents' listings to get your name out there, to make connections. And the reason I mention this is, for one, there's a ton of market areas at this point where eXp is number one in market. You know, if I look at Texas, where I'm at, all the major cities in Texas, eXp is number one in market out of all brokerages. You know, between Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Fort Worth, even Austin, I believe we're at the top of the list, if not extremely close at this point. When you're number one at market, that means you have more listings with the brokerage than anyone else. There's a tendency for that. So if you wanted to leverage open houses, even without having your own listings, there's going to be more of an opportunity to do that here than just about anywhere else you could possibly be. And the thing too is we're growing and gaining in market share. So as time goes on, there will be more and more and more of that in the time ahead. So if you wanted to have an opportunity to get your name out there and to not have to only have your own listings in order to do that, tap into what's being listed here and make it a point every single week to see what new houses were listed, see which ones you would like to potentially hold as an open house, and contact the listing agents, make some phone calls, see who would be open to having you host their open house. And if you ask 3 or 4 agents that question, there's sure to be one of them that says yes. And over time, as you keep making these connections week in and week out, there's probably gonna come a time where you've connected with a great team leader, someone who's just regularly listing properties, and you might be their go-to for open houses from that point on. And so the way you make those connections is just by reaching out to people, offering to add value. It should be a win-win if you're able to host the open house, get some more traffic into their listing, and meet some new potential buyers for yourself. And so those are the 4 things, especially if you're newer in the business. I would 100% make the most of each of those 4 things. I don't think it's a situation where you pick one. I mean, open houses may or may not be your thing, but especially Revenues, KV Core, Workplace by Facebook. And if open houses is your thing, like, by all means, you're gonna have so much in the way of opportunity here. And the only way that all of that doesn't translate into you closing a ton of business in the next 12 months is, 1, if you're not with eXp, and 2, if you are with eXp and you just don't do it. That's the only way. Like, if you tap into all of these things, like, there's no reason why you can't close well into the double digits worth of deals. You know, I'm talking 10 plus. Like, if you're not at 10 plus deals 1 year from now, it's because you didn't tap into these things. That's 100% it. Or you saying and thinking you did, you're lying to yourself because you weren't really on the ball with it. You weren't really tapped into Workplace. You didn't really figure out how to utilize KV Core to the highest extent. You didn't really attempt to learn from someone doing it at the highest level. Because if you just put your best foot forward, you cannot freaking fail here with this incredible company. The only way you don't is if you stop. If you stop at some obstacle, where you stop putting your best foot forward. But like, if you're hungry, if you're driven to win, surround yourself with winners, put yourself in the right environment, put yourself in an opportunity like this that gives you so much in the way of potential leads that you can tap into that it's insane. And if you do that, you'll be in a spot to where you can really benefit from what we have to offer and reap the rewards of really putting yourself in the best possible position you could have in this business. So if you want the most in the way of leads, that's how to make the most of the opportunity with eXp. And I hope this helped. And at this point, here's what I tell you. If you're not already here at eXp, and you're trying to figure out if this is truly the right place for you to be, to have more of the opportunity that you're looking for in this business, I'd love to connect more and see how I can best help and support you as you're assessing these next steps forward. I'm someone who's helped over 100 agents launch their careers here with eXp. At this point, it's well into the double digits of people that I've helped go from a 0 to a 6-figure income with this incredible company just by selling real estate and building and scaling their production-based business. So I'd love to know, if you're out there and you're not yet here, what is your goal with it? So do this, send me an email, let me know where you're at in the business today, where it is you're wanting to go from this point, and we'll connect further to see if eXp can actually help you get there. And if you want some more firsthand insight on these 4 things as far as what it can look like to help you drive more business to your pipeline, I'm happy to show you more with any of these 4 things that you're interested in seeing more on. So again, send me an email. That's the best way to connect right there. And if you got value out of this video, if you found it helpful, all I would ask is that you hit that subscribe button. I'd like to continue to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. So hit subscribe and we will do just that. And that being said, thank you so much for watching the video. Until next time, I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.